quite excited this morning. I'm going to try to do something that I've been trying to do for years and years, and that is actually to take the off-road bike down Pantlings Lane, the old ancient lane. If it goes okay, I might go down another ancient lane, Sniveller's Lane, and then circle back. But we'll have to see how we get on first of all with this one. So first of all, a little bit of a road ride to get out to Pantlings Lane entrance, and then we'll take it from there. Well, for this ride I had the GoPro mounted on the handlebars and the Go 3S either in the chest mount, or I could put it onto a selfie stick. I had to tighten up the GoPro, and when I got back on the bike I thought that I must have dislodged the chest mount, so I moved it down from a perfectly good position and then decided it was still too high and moved it down again, so it then filmed my knees for the rest of the way round, so gave useless footage, so I didn't actually use that. Fortunately I did still have the GoPro footage, and of course any footage where I took the Go 3S out of the chest mount and put it on the selfie stick was also perfectly fine, so I did manage to cobble together a video. Well, we've turned off the busy road now and are on the paved part of Pantlings Lane before it becomes a bridle path. We're approaching the fence that stops other traffic, and we can see the Bridleway marker here to indicate really the start of what we normally call Bridleway. I've run down this lane for many years in all seasons, but this is the first time that I'd actually cycled down it, obviously using an off-road bike. The ground is very dry, very hard, and as you can see from the way the bike's bouncing around, the ground was very corrugated, making for a not very comfortable ride on a hardtail bike. Well, further on we get a bit more tree cover, and thankfully the ground does begin to level out a little bit. By this point the bridleway had opened out quite a bit, the ground was fairly even, it was in the shade, and I was really beginning to enjoy the ride through here. However, I was beginning to think that if the other bridleway was anything like this, which it probably was, then it might be better to wait for another time of year before riding it. Right, just sitting down for a while. That little passage down Pantlings Lane was quite exhausting. At the beginning it was very, very corrugated, it was bouncing around all over the place. Then it got a bit narrow, and then thankfully it did widen up a bit. So a bit of a problem here now. Well, what am I going to do? I'm not going to push on to Sniveller's Lane if I think it might be anything like that. I'll wait till the springtime when it's a little bit softer. So yeah, I've done Pantlings Lane anyway. That was my aim, was to ride a bike down Pantlings Lane. So now how do I go back? Well, I think I'm going to cut through here to Cuthedge Lane, and then make my way back on the roads to Abbey Lane. This fencing is put up to separate the path from a huge area of quarrying. Well, I tried to ride around this barrier, which didn't go too well. It didn't help that Kamut was shouting at me, telling me I'd gone the wrong way at this point. So a little bit further on I stopped down here and turned him off. Right, so now I'm riding down Cuthedge Lane, which is a very nice quiet lane between Coggeshall and Bridleway, and as you can see the wheat is just about being harvested now. I'm just approaching a lady running here, and we'll see her later on in the video as well, which gives me an idea really that she really is quite a good runner. As I was on a bike, I obeyed the traffic laws and couldn't go down the one-way street that she took. And now we're just approaching Coggeshall Hamlet again. We've made it back into Coggeshall. Right, over there on the right hand side is our lady runner, and she's still running along with those long loping strides at the same pace. Oh. Right, there we are, back to Abbey Lane. So I must confess, not the most enjoyable ride, but nevertheless I did it. Had a problem setting off with the cameras, with one of the cameras particularly started rattling around, and it took me ages to fix it, so I hope I'll fix that alright. I don't think I'll need any encouragement to take it easy this afternoon, so yeah, until I see you again, look after yourselves, take care, all the best, and bye for now.